Good morning and welcome to Manic Fishing. Right, today I'm going to do a little video of what I'm going to try in the next few weeks when the wrasse start showing up. So I've got a load of these stuff that I just really got out of a bargain bin in my local tackle shop, the Hastings Angling Centre, and they're just a few lures. I expect you recognise these. These are like a jelly worm, and I've got these lead heads. A friend of mine's going to make me some up. These are just ones I got off of Amazon, and they're about I think these are about 8 to 10 grams and like a ball lead. So I've got one set up on this rod here. This is a rod I use. I bought this rod, it's a 10 roux injection, 5 to 28 gram, which is ideal for working these little lures. I'll try and show you how they work in the water, but basically, yeah, what I'm going to be doing is trotting these over the reefs and the rocks and trying to pick up some nice wrasse and other bits and pieces. I've got a selection of lures here that I'm going to try. A couple of the other ambassadors, Lawrence ambassadors, they're good drop shot fishermen, so I'm going to be trying to do some of that with some different rigs, like a Caro rig. So I'm going to try and investigate that. So I'm going to try some of these, these are a power bait. These are like a honey worm, and basically they stink, and you cut them to whatever size you want. I think it's, you know, it's a sort of similar bait. I think ragworm will work really well. As I say, I've got some of these that I bought, which I think the action will be quite nice. So I've put that onto a lead head. It's just really just trying different things. There's also some like baby squid ones. I mean, the Japanese are really big on this sort of stuff. And some of these Eddystone eels. So I'm just trying different things. But as I said, most of this stuff was really tucked in the back of a tackle shop. Not wanted, so I thought I'd give it a try. Years ago, when we used to go pollock fishing and that, everybody was using these jelly worms, and we've sort of stopped using them now. Most people go on to the sidewinders or the other sort of bought lures, but these literally are pennies. You know, these are like, I don't know, 5-10p each, and super effective. So I'm going to try that. I think that may be a bit long for the wrasse, because you find with the wrasse they tail bite, but I think these will be killer. And these have got like a tail that flaps in the water. So I'll try and show you how they work in the water. So this is the one I'm going to try. Now let's try another one. Okay, so let's try this one. This could probably go pushed on this hook a little bit more. And I think what I would probably do is what I do with most of my lures, is super glue them on. So let's have a look at this. That's got quite a nice action. It's not quite as, it seems quite rigid. Perhaps I need to put that hook a little bit lower for that to get some action. So yeah, really it's just a little bit of trial and error, and seeing what's going to work. But I think that, let's get that off. Yeah, these fast clips are not fantastically fast. Let's try this little one here. There's this. Now the action on this is pretty amazing. See how that swims in the water. yeah, so I think this is going to be the killer one, and I've got this in a white as well. So they, like, these were in, I didn't pay that for them, but these there's 10 in here for £8, and as you know, my Savage Gear stuff, you know, one lure is £8, so you know, these are, you know, whatever, not even £1 each. So I think that they'll be the way. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going out on Manc Spell, who's a charter skipper in the marina here, John Little, very experienced, him and Malcolm. I'm going to be doing a video. I don't know if that's something that my subscribers are going to be interested in, but doing a video with Malcolm. He's an old charter skipper, and he's been in this business for years and years. And the stories, I went over there lunchtime just to pop in, just to have a quick chat, and I was there 2.5 hours. He was telling me about conger eels that they were getting, you know, God knows the size of them, and turbot and cod and this, that and the others. I mean, the stories that he told was unbelievable. So I think I'm going to just sit down, have a cup of coffee, put the camera in the corner and take some footage of it, and probably do a, you know, 3 or 4 part interview with him, but just have the camera set to one side, and what will come out of it will come out of it. I think it'll be interesting. It's the experiences, what knowledge these charter skippers have got. One thing Malcolm did tell me is, he said, you can ask me anything, he said, but just don't ask me for your numbers. So it's you know, I think it'll be really nice to sit down with him and John is going to take me out. John is a very experienced skipper. He takes the England squad out, and he's going to take me and catch me some of these different species that I've never caught before, but I want to catch them all on my lure rods, and John says that he knows the places where I get them. So I'll probably be using a lot more this rod, which is a 5-28 10-roo rod, instead of just my vertical jigging. This is more sort of tickling the lure across rocks and reefs, just to pick up these different style of fish. So I'm hoping that you'll enjoy that. So I will be out. I've got all my engines sorted out now. It was an alternator problem, so Phil, the outboard mechanic, has got that up and running for me. So hopefully I should be out in the next few weeks. I think for me now, I went out the other day pollock fishing, and it wasn't great. I did a load of miles and for not much reward, so I think I'm sort of done until they move in a bit closer. But all my reef stuff and everything else is going to start up soon. Place are showing now. I'm going to do another ray trip because obviously that was cut short. So I just hope you're enjoying the channel. Please subscribe, hit that button, and I'm trying to get a video out as often as I can. I'm shooting with this 360 camera now, so hopefully it will give you a better angle of me catching the fish. I do intend on getting another camera and having it up on a pole so you'll be able to see the fish coming in, but I'm just sort of learning through this. So yeah, keep tuned to the channel. Hope you're enjoying Manic fishing, and thanks very much for watching.